We're in a pandemic, right? Obviously, online shopping has exploded. And what happens with online shopping? Shipping obviously goes nuts. Now, you would think, like other services that I've been using, you know, I mean, I ship my stuff out with a few different services. I use Sendle. I use Toll sometimes. I use Star Trek. I use a bunch of other ones to get my merch to you. Now, one thing that I really fucking hate using, that I have almost 100% quarantined my business from. I put up Death Threats Don't Scare Me hoodies on sale. They all sold out in a day. Had to send out heaps of fucking shipping. Had to send out like a bunch of Patreon rewards. There was like so much shit. Jazz was posting for days. And at the end of it, when I looked at my pile, I breathed a sigh of relief when I saw that there was only one hoodie that had to be shipped out via Australia Post. And to that brave soul, I apologize, because that's going to take 6 months. But that's not my fault. So don't email me. Yell at Australia Post, because they fucking suck, right? And that's why I would like to read this amazing news article. Oh, this isn't the one I wanted to read. I just Googled Australia Post. This is a new one. Kangaroo Joey stuffed into Australia Post letterbox at Wollongulba. Distressed kangaroo found in Australia Post mailbox. People are saying it's animal abuse. I bet it wasn't. I bet the kangaroos saw how fucking shit they are at their jobs and they were like, you know what? I'm an animal and even I can do this better. Australia Post sucks. So as we all know, Australia Post is terrible. You buy something from it. Jazz bought an earring. Jazz bought a new ear piercing for her ear to replace the old one that broke. It still hasn't arrived and her piercing has sealed over, and because of coronavirus, she can't get it again. So that's where we're at. I get emails all the time from cunts going, hey, it says it's shipped and I've got my tracking number, but it hasn't arrived yet. It's been ages. What's going on? And I say, it's Australia Post. Harass them. When I buy stuff and it's sent with, I bought a fucking Stream Deck. It took 4 weeks for it to get from Sydney to Melbourne. Meanwhile, I buy something on Amazon, it's next day. Officeworks, next day. Something gets sent via Sendle. It takes like 3 days. What are they doing? It's fucked, right? In the middle of this, of them doing a terrible job and everyone complaining about it. This, by the way, is not a private business. It's a government-owned business. Our taxes pay for it. The CEO, right? Miss Holgate used the company credit card to purchase $12,000 worth of Cartier watches to give to staff members as a bonus. Hey, you don't get Cartier watches for running the shittest business on earth. The worst fucking business on earth. They're like, great, we've done a great job here, fucking up everyone's week and treating our posties like shit. We deserve luxury watches. They couldn't even choose a good luxury watch brand. If I'm a fucking executive, I'm not wearing a Cartier watch. Give me that Rolex, bro. I want that AP. Wait, like that to me is the biggest fucking issue. If your CEO is buying you a Cartier watch, they're dumb. Could you imagine that? Like if I do something incredible and I make a bunch of money and I decide to get my first luxury watch and I spend it on a Cartier, unsubscribe. All right? It's Rolex or nothing. For fuck's sake. That's the biggest red flag to me, is that she was like, good job, guys. Have a Cartier watch. Who wants that? Miss Holgate was asked to step down from her role. She got fired for it. That is awesome. And then the former CEO told the hearing he would not have allowed it to happen if he was chairman at the time. If I had been chair in 2018 and had been made aware of the proposal to purchase Cartier watches, I would have vetoed that purchase. While highly appreciative of the excellent work of the staff concerned, I acknowledge the purchase of the watches may not have met with the expectations of members of the public or my own expectations. Yeah, that's fucking insane. It's like it's a government business. You don't fucking get watches. That's crazy. $7.5 billion government enterprise. Okay, maybe, well, you know, maybe they get a Rolex. Oh, they did it 2 years ago and they pulled it out of the bag now. I love that. In a statement, Miss Holgate said she accepted that Cartier watches did not pass the pub test. What the fuck is the pub test? How do you pass the pub? What is a pub test? What, are they getting pissed as well? Pass the pub test. Her annual base salary was $1.5 million, but generally earned substantially more with bonuses and got a $700,000 termination payment. That's fucking awesome. That's sweet, isn't it? Meanwhile, they're doing the worst job of ever, and posties are fucking slaving to death in the sun.